bring in the big guns here for these game winner picks. Jimmy, Robert, and Jesus all live with us to pick winners from the games. They're all at Lindale versus Fort Bend Crawford, Carthage versus Sanger, and of course our game of the week, Dangerfield versus ARP. Jimmy, I'll start with you. Who you got tonight?
You know what? This one's really easy. We'll go with the easy one off the bat, Carthage versus Sanger. I'm aiming Carthage in this one. I think this one might actually be an easier game than their round one matchup. Fort Bend Crawford versus Lindale, and I'm perfectly lined up in front of all the Lindale people, but honestly, give me Fort Bend Crawford in this one. I think these injuries and everything going on with the Lindale Eagles right now, just going to be too tough for them, plus just the stylistically doesn't match up well right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lindale's able to pull it out, but give me the other guys. As for Dangerfield and ARP, I value playoff experience so much in games like this. Give me Dangerfield. They've done it before. I think they'll do it again over ARP.
Thanks so much, Jimmy. Expert insight as always. Robert, who you got?
Yeah, starting with Lindale versus Fort Bend Crawford, I'm going to go ahead and lean Lindale just because they have that District of Doom, just battle-tested out there. I feel like that's going to be the toughest pick for any one of us, but Carthage, as we mentioned, pretty easy pick there. I'm going to go with Carthage. And for our game of the week here, Dangerfield versus ARP, I'm also going to lean with Dangerfield. I mean, this team is just so explosive. They can put up so many points on the board, and ARP is more of a run-heavy team leaning on their defense, and I just don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with Dangerfield in this matchup, so give me Dangerfield.
I like those picks. Everybody's prioritizing and really making sure that that Dangerfield experience is well known. Well, Jesus, who you got from these three teams tonight?
Dane, I'm going to ruffle some feathers on this Dangerfield and ARP game. I'm going to go with ARP on this one. Yeah, Dangerfield might have the playoff experience, but ARP has proved for a good time this season that they are worthy of being here in the playoffs, and they're in round two for a reason. So I'm going to go with ARP on that one. Lindale versus Fort Bend Crawford. Don't know that game much too well, but from what Jimmy and Robert are saying, I'm going to go with Fort Bend Crawford on that one. Jimmy said that players are injured, so that might be a factor on that one. Now, let me tell you real quick. Both two teams here, Sanger and Carthage, about 2 hours away from each other. Carthage, those fans are blowing out the fans on this stand by a long shot. There's hardly any Sanger fans, to be honest here. Carthage, fan base on this one, obviously going Carthage undefeated 12-0 tonight.
Jesus, fellas, thank you so much. Appreciate all of you putting in the work tonight. And yeah, not surprised to hear that the Carthage fans have traveled well. Time for me to make my picks. Personally, I'm going to go with Lindale versus Fort Bend Crawford. And I'll be honest, that is purely based on East Texas bias. I understand that they're missing out on some guys. Didn't know that when I came up with this pick pregame, but I'm sticking with it. In the Carthage game, I'm going to go with Carthage because they're the best to ever do it. Feels obvious. And then I'm picking with my heart again. I got ARP. I understand Dangerfield has that playoff experience, but I'm going to go with the ARP Tigers. I feel like we've underrated them ever since their one loss of the year against Troop, which to this point in the season is still their only loss. Well, folks, that'll do it for the Under the Lights kickoff show. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you come on back tonight from 10 to 11 for all the highlights here from week 2 of the playoffs.